Hey, boys and girls, and welcome back to Snapshot 12W49B. Alright, hey guys, that's where I did the entrance, and this is Snapshot 12W49B, the newest snapshot that Mojang has released since the release of 1.4.5. Now, there are multiple updates within this category, as you should know. Well, you should know because it's kind of a newer update, but I will be sure to get this up as soon as possible. And yeah, let's dive right in. Alright, so the first thing new about this snapshot is fireworks. Pretty. A couple more times. Okay, I think you've had your fix. Now, to make fireworks, it's quite simple actually. The main ingredients for a normal firework is paper and some gunpowder. That will create a normal rocket. It's nothing much. It doesn't even ignite. You just get a little trail and it's like a dud missile. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, it's like a bottle rocket. It does absolutely nothing. Alright, so as you can tell, this firework is absolutely useless, so we might as well get rid of that right now. Now, the next thing you can do is customizable additions to the game. Well, to this. First of all, if you're going to want to customize a charge for your firework, you're going to need some gunpowder as your base, and you can use any of the dyes you want for a explosion color. So say I wanted to go real girly and make it all pinkish, purplish colors, and make it look really weird. To add a fire charge to something will give it a larger radius. That's how I did the intro. Without the fire charge, it would have looked really crappy, so that's why I added the fire charge. Now, this here, the fireworks star, is what you'll put as a charge, including the paper and the gunpowder to create your firework. Now, it says flight I can't talk today. Okay, just screw the word. I can't talk today. My tongue is in a knot. Alright, so it basically means that you can set it off once and it'll be used up. You can't use it again. That's what it looks like. If you want to cut off the amount it flies by, you can always create a wall and let it explode out. It will work with your surroundings, so if you put it in a little square cage, it will shoot out. Well, that was bizarre. It actually tries to work its way out of holes. Well, that's very interesting. It works with physics, so if you wanted to like rally up and have certain durations, that would be interesting. Anyway, I am focusing way off subject. But anyway, so that's how you create a firework. Now, that one was a girly one, so I'll get rid of that one. And I'm going to try and remake the one I had in my intro. I believe it was some gunpowder, a fire charge, some red dye, some orange dye, some gray dye, a diamond. What a diamond does is it adds a trinkle, like fizz away effect, like fireflies everywhere. It kind of trinkles down in a much more dramatic way than the previous time. Some light gray, a little whites, and I don't think I had that there. I'm trying to think of what I had here. Yeah, screw it, I'll go with that. Alright, so this is probably not what I had in my intro, but it should be relatively close. Alright, so we'll find out. Oh, nope, I think mine had some orange in it. Yep, mine had some orange in it compared to this one. And this one. Yep, plus there wasn't any white. But anyway, yeah, that's how you make fireworks. And if you didn't see, it adds that trickle effect as it shoots up. Then if I were to make a normal one, where I just take simple paper and gunpowder, I'll just use classic. It's not much of a trickle effect. So anyway, like a twinkle. Anyway, so the next update to the game, well, I shouldn't say an update, really isn't much of an update, it's more of a add, is enchanted books, which is a little weird but it probably is a lot more useful because it can be stored. Now, what you can do is you can enchant books, such as this, where I just got a Smite 4, which can be used, and on objects, I need to grab myself an anvil. I did not think of doing that. So basically, what you do is you place your common anvil down. That was really loud. And you take this and put it in there. Now, I obviously need a sword. Why didn't I think of that the first time? So you simply take your whatever you're going to modify. You can change its name. Like I'll do snapshot sword. And as you can see, it'll change the name, which everyone should know by now. And if you add the book, it adds the enchantment as well. Shockingly, it was 12 to change the name and add 1 enchant to add it. So it's a pretty cheap upgrade to then just adding a separate sword to it with enchants. This isn't a half bad idea if you want to if you don't want to waste diamonds right away, and make sure that you don't waste it all on a really crappy diamond sword. Like if, I don't know, and this is also good for like putting in areas in which Mojang says they might make stackable bookshelves where you can put your books in the bookshelves and select them, which would be useful for this since it's more of a storage containment unit than where swords you'll fill dozens of chests full of these up. So as you can see, you can pull them out, and it's the same sword with the same enchantments as the book. Now, the good advantage about this is Mojang has kindly put every single possibility into this creative mode. Now, your tools will have some, such as Fortune Picks, Silk Touch, and Efficiency, and Unbreaking. Then, your armor will obviously have its normal enchants. Now, the one thing I've found... Oh, there. I must have blew by these. Their bow enchants are at the very end compared to all the armor and tools. It's bizarre how they wouldn't put them as they are on here. But anyway, I am going very off track. Now, you can use this anvil. Ugh, I am just failing. What? I still need that. I am just terrible today. You can enchant the books as any amount of time as you want. You just right click, place. It only costs about 5. I think it might vary on the enchantment, but yeah. If you can get max enchants, that's probably your best bet. Blast protection. Really? I don't even have armor. You know what? Screw it, I'll just put a chest plate down. So, you'd probably put something like that. This is a little more expensive, probably for the blast protection 4. And it's also because it costs 8 diamonds instead of 3. But in the long run, it's probably a little more efficient than most objects are. Oh, and if you guys haven't noticed yet, I changed my skin to an assassin. I am no longer the derpy scientist that looks a bit like a stalker. I am now a pretty awesome assassin. So anyway, let's get back to the updates. There is not much more else in the update, mainly bug fixes to fix any of the glitchy things that came in with the bug fixes for 1.4.5, which doesn't make a lot of sense that they have to make bug fixes for their bug fixes. But anyway, that's mainly it. I will hopefully be able to put the Reddit post within the description so you guys can fully read up on this. If I missed anything, I'll probably do an annotation or a response video to this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and have a nice week. I'll see you guys next week with a new review. Bye-bye.